They're in your breakfast cereal, hiding in your children's lunchboxes, and even disguised inside foods that claim to be healthy. They sit quietly on supermarket shelves, colorful, convenient, and comforting. Yet they are silently shaping our waistlines, our moods, our health, and even how long we live. These are ultra-processed foods, products born not in kitchens, but in laboratories, engineered for taste, speed, and profit. They're everywhere, from the corner store to the family dinner table, and chances are you ate some today without even knowing it. In the next few minutes, we'll pull back the curtain on what these foods are really doing inside your body. We'll learn how to spot them instantly and the simple swaps that can protect your health for years to come. Because this isn't just about food, it's about the future of your well-being. What are ultra-processed foods? We've all heard the term junk food, but ultra-processed foods, or UPFs, are something far bigger and far more engineered than just burgers and fries. These aren't foods in the traditional sense. They are industrial formulations, carefully crafted in factories, not kitchens, made from substances you would almost never find in your pantry. Artificial colors to make them look fresh, chemical preservatives to keep them edible for months, sometimes years, emulsifiers and thickeners to create textures your taste buds love, and refined sugars to keep you coming back for more. In the scientific world, they fall under Group 4 in the NOVA food classification system, the category furthest away from natural, whole foods. And make no mistake, they are everywhere. Examples you know all too well. Sugary breakfast cereals that claim whole grain but deliver more sugar than dessert. Soda and energy drinks. Liquid sugar with a side of chemical flavoring. Instant noodles and microwave dinners loaded with sodium and additives. Packaged cookies, cakes, and chips engineered for addictive crunch and sweetness. Processed meats like hot dogs, sausages, and deli slices, convenient but linked to serious health risks. And here's the truth that's hard to swallow. More than 55% of the calories in the average American adult diet come from ultra-processed foods. For children, that number climbs to around 62%. That means, for many of us, the majority of what we eat isn't just processed, it's ultra-processed, designed not for our health, but for convenience, profit, and flavor that hooks us instantly. So, how to spot ultra-processed foods? The supermarket can feel like a maze, but it's not just about finding what you need. It's about avoiding what could harm you. Spotting ultra-processed foods is like playing detective. The clues are all there, hidden in plain sight. You just have to know where to look. Clue number 1. The ingredient list. First, flip the package over. Don't be fooled by the front. The truth is on the back. If the ingredient list reads like a chemistry exam, you've found your first red flag. Look for these usual suspects. Preservatives, such as sodium benzoate, BHT, BHA, chemicals that keep products fresh for months, even years. Artificial colors, red 40, blue 1, sunset yellow, designed to make food look more appealing, not more nutritious. Artificial sweeteners, aspartame, sucralose, low in calories, but not necessarily low in impact. Emulsifiers and thickeners, soy lecithin, xanthan gum, carrageenan. They keep textures smooth, but can disrupt your gut balance. Clue number 2. Hidden sugars and refined carbs. Next, hunt for sugar, but don't expect it to be called sugar. Food companies hide it under dozens of names: high fructose corn syrup, dextrose, maltose, sucrose. The list goes on. And when you see enriched flour, understand this. It's not enriched with goodness. It's stripped of its natural nutrients and then lightly topped up to meet the bare minimum. Clue number 3. Sodium and unhealthy fats. Salt and fat aren't always the villains, but in UPFs, they're often pushed to dangerous extremes. Excess sodium keeps food shelf-stable and addictive, while trans fats and hydrogenated oils found in fried snacks and margarine quietly damage your heart and arteries over time. Clue number 4. The packaging and marketing tricks. Finally, beware the bright promises printed on the front of the box. Low fat, diet, instant. These words can hide a darker truth, a cocktail of sugar, additives, and artificial flavors that make up for what's missing. And here's a simple rule. If it can sit on a shelf for months without spoiling, it's probably more science experiment than food. Once you know these clues, every trip to the store becomes a little less of a guessing game and a lot more of an empowered choice. Shopping survival tips: shop the perimeter. That's where most of the real food lives. Produce, dairy, fresh meats, bakery. The middle aisles, that's ultra-processed central. Label detective work. If the ingredient list runs longer than a text message or includes things you wouldn't cook with at home, think twice. Small swaps, big wins. Replace one ultra-processed item each week with a whole food alternative. Over time, these small steps add up to big changes without the overwhelm. Ultra-processed foods may dominate our shelves, but they don't have to dominate our lives. Every time we walk into a store, open a fridge, or sit down to eat, we're casting a vote for the health we want or the health we're willing to lose. Every purchase is a statement. Every bite is a choice. Will it fuel your body, sharpen your mind, and strengthen your future, or quietly drain your energy, weaken your body's defense, and steal years from your life? In the end, the power is in your hands.